What's up? It's Death Slayer here. I haven't twitched with y'all in like honestly a while. Good to see everybody. Hope you're having a relaxing, great summer. Ironically, probably the nicest summer day we've had in New York in about a couple weeks. And here I am indoors on a Sunday playing video games because pew 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 pew. It's Scary Sunday, I guess. I don't know, but I was feeling like kind of nostalgic, and I really wanted to play a classic game that is like one of the first video games I ever played. And so I don't know, I thought it'd be cool to like walk everybody through this like old and goodie called like Descent. So a little bit of history on this game. Picture it, it's 1995. Windows 95 was about to come out. Here I am, 5-year-old Devin, walking into I think either a PC Richards or a Babbage's or basically one of those old PC stores that definitely don't exist anymore. And this thing is like sitting on the shelf. And actually it was originally on DOS. So my dad had the floppy disk and we installed this, and it's honestly the coolest fucking thing I ever laid my eyes on, because it was the first time I played a video game that was in 3D. In addition, keep in mind what big PC video game came out right before this was Doom. And literally this game made by Interplay in 94-95, the whole point of it was to beat Doom in the market. And the reality is that did not happen. But that's just because like people were losing their shit over Doom. There was no way for competition to really like come for that kind of hype. It's really so cool how Doom existed, how it did. But this game on a technical level has so much more going on, and for that reason, I like this game a lot better than Doom. Not to say Doom's a bad game, but this game's got lots of doodads and weapons and labyrinths, and it's got a cool little setup to the story. It's really sci-fi. It's really like I want to show you this. So the way I control this game is with a joystick. Look at this, and it's like a pilot's joystick, because we're gonna be flying. There's like, I think there's, I may have to like actually cover my butt a little bit on this one. Sorry, sorry, my sound was going in and out. I will say there may be some like flashing and strobe effects as well as dizzying effects as I play, so please keep that in mind as I play this. I almost feel like I should put that in the comments, but I don't know. I don't know who watches the stream, but it will be flying and a lot of like dog fighting too, but doing it in like closed labyrinth like moon escapes. So you'll learn I'm like a mercenary or something that's working on behalf of this private corporation that, well, let me just play it and I'll explain as we go. So enough of my exposition. I already just tested a few things out, got my controls ready to go, so let's play Descent. So first you get to pick a starting level. Let's just start from the beginning. You know, you don't know anything about this game. Ooh, so there's 5 difficulty levels. Which one shall I do? So the first time, if you've never played this game before and you're interested, definitely start trainee, because getting familiar with these controls will take a little bit of time. I'm not gonna lie, but I've played this game since like I was 5, so 4 or 5. So you know, this is in my blood. You know, this is just a skill that I have mechanically. Rookie, this is probably like more of the standard difficulty. This is if like you're familiar with like shooting games, or if you know how to pilot a bit and you have some skill there, definitely try out Rookie first. Hotshot, you know mechanics, you kind of know how to fly and shoot and like really have a little bit of a dogfight. Ace, you can do, it's just, it turns into a survival horror game, I'm not gonna lie. You cannot really like kill every enemy and like expect to go through. You're gonna have to be conserving resources and like really planning out your moves very carefully. It's gonna take a lot of advanced knowledge of how this game works to do well in Ace. Insane, I think they put it in as a joke, honestly. If you try to play this game in Insane, like, you will be dead. I don't know how anybody plays through Insane. So, the challenge is not accepted. We're gonna do Hotshot. So, alright, we're right in. PTMC Station Shiva. Earth orbits. The Post-Terran Minerals Corporation headquarters. We're at a briefing at 6:30 Greenwich Mean Time. And apparently, our defense robots do not function to specifications. Our Pluto mining stations are now in unknown hands. Other guy's dialogue. So this is the mercenary. Worthless bureaucrats. They'd replace us all with robots given half the chance. Irony of that statement. 2023, woohoo. Briefings are awful. I hate meetings too. Air is too sterile for human lungs. Endless electric blue schematics sting the eyes. And a suit from Post-Turan whose droning voice would make Armageddon sound boring. They needed me. They had the equipment I needed. Why does this fool keep babbling? We have an Israeli-made Pyro GX, specially modified for this mission. Fine, let me go. Some fighter jocks worship their hardware, but I'm not the religious type. Whoa, okay. The idiot giving the lecture was practically drooling. The hardware was pretty impressive, though. The AV-42 Avenger concussion missiles, a pair of AG-43-5 industrial argon cyanide lasers, illegally modified, just the way those hardware junkies like them. Do I really need to know the serial numbers? You'll have multiple objectives on this mission. You mean contradictory objectives, don't you? You know, destroy all the mines, but, you know, keep the invading force from spreading further, but, you know, anybody you find them. Oh, and also just destroy as many robots as possible, and in each one of these, most important objective. So why was this mission designed by committee exactly? This could only be done by the material defender in situ. Translation from bureaucraties, their host, and I'm the only one who could cut their losses. What's the trouble for working for the largest bureaucracy in human history? Hail the glorious Post-Turan Minerals Corporation. Huzzah! Our remaining defense robotics have smuggled replacement parts and weapons into the mines. At present, the invader has not been alerted. We are confident that you will have the advantage of a surprise attack, at least till you enter the mines. At that point, you should expect a heavy counteroffensive. I suppose I should be thankful for small mercies, but somehow I had the feeling that it would have no advantages at all. The strategic weak spot of our mines is their fusion reactors. They're deep in each mine and completely automated. Normally we would be able to blow them from orbit, but all uplinks to our stations have been severed at the source. Knocking out the reactors will cause a system-wide meltdown within a matter of seconds. And when I say a system-wide, I mean complete vaporization. Getting out before the mine blow should be foremost on your minds. And foremost on the minds of any poor slobs I haven't rescued yet. The information we have on the enemy is rather sketchy. The Post-Turan Mine Corporation intelligence comes through again. Big surprise there. The infected mines now appear to be manufacturing new robots for its needs. So the robot, oh gosh, we got AI building AI, that's not good. Oh gosh, we're running into the briefing on them, my bad. Let's see, we got a drone. He's a little tiny, 3 meters, 2 meter pulse rocket cutters. He's a minimal threat though. Standard utility bot, apparently modified for combat. Should pose a little threat alone, but be careful in groups. The class 2 drone, a little bigger. 2 lasers, and he could be an average threat. He gets aggressive when you corner him, but he fires pretty weak weapons, but fast. Medium lifter, 5 meters, he's got 2 big swing arms. He's a high threat. Normally used to burrow through porous rock. Reconnaissance cameras have witnessed this robot shredding anything in sight, including the hostages. Oh, that's the blood on it, isn't it? It's using the clawy claws. You know, this is an interesting intro, honestly, for a video game where it's like, let me introduce you to the baddies before you go in. Like, I don't want you to really learn what they do naturally. Like, I want you to fear them like God itself before you go in there. And you know what? Get a little brief bio on these like cast of characters. You know, the queens of their castle who've now made the mines their home, and you know, they don't want us in. So he's boring robot. He's a little sleepy sauce. He's not telling good jokes, but he's tough and agile. Oh, these guys you got to be real careful of. So they got missile launchers. They're pretty high threat. They're slow, but like if you don't have an eye on them and they're firing at you, you're in trouble. This thing, it doesn't really show up. It's kind of big and bulky. It's like kind of a tanky thing, but basically when you destroy it, it breaks into all these smaller things. This is the exit. We gotta find these after we blow up the reactor in each of these mines. So we don't destroy reactors until we know what our escape plan is kind of the rule of these mines. And you'll see me do that. So safely piloting a corpse shop waste barge. That sounds like such a Dungeons and Dragons like phrasing. The corpse shop waste barge is starting to sound really good right now. Most of our information is sketchy at this point. Well, at least the corporation admitted to it. We will continue to analyze the data you acquire and keep you updated as we can. So we'll get some briefings. Be aware that we have witnessed advanced intelligence in many of these mechs. It's safe to assume they will continue to develop new weaponry and behaviors as you progress. But of course, you'll see the real evidence soon enough. I suppose if they were any more encouraging, they'd be shooting me right now. You're aware from your record of putting down the humans' first mining strike that you can't get difficult jobs done. Whoa. I did what? I denied workers' rights? Ooh, I don't like myself right now. But it sounds like I've been pretty loyal to this company before in the past. First, he tries to scare me. Then he flatters me. The least he could do is bring someone else in to play good cop. Who does he think I am? Just because I've killed people doesn't mean I'm stupid. Typical PTMC stiff. I imagine what his face would look like with my fist buried in it. Duh, much better. Duh, I needed that. Sometimes we all need a donkey punch to the face, I suppose. But anyway, if you pull this off, PTMC will pay you triple your usual comp. Oh, wait, whoa. Now you're talking. Now I'm intrigued. PTMC only throws money around when they're sincerely scared. You'll also earn high recognition indeed, but recognition doesn't improve the situation. You will purge the inner planets, then swing outbound, heading for Pluto. We'll be able to rearm out at the orbital PTMC processing stations. So, looks like we got some stuff caught in orbit, but we're going to all these moons. And we're going to have to clear out these mining colonies that we have set up within our own solar system. Nothing about reinforcements. It's not good. I wonder who was sent before they got around to drawing my name out of the database. Someone who wasn't ready for the task. I doubt you're aware of this, but the military division performs advanced weaponry development in several of our mines. The Pyro GX has been modified to make use of any technology you find. It's apparent you'll need everything you can get to eliminate this threat. Threat to your salary, you mean. The only reason PTMC hires people like me is to ensure its undaunted financial future. And we feel you should know that intelligence reports indicate the convergence points of the robot invasion force is Earth. My stomach turned again. You'd think they would get to the important part at the start of the briefing. Of course, it's PTMC. Their minds are the most important part. I keep forgetting that. That is all, Material Defender. Prepare for descent. PTMC Directive CMD AC 1004-335 to MD 1032 MP Station Shiva Earth Orbit from PTMC Headquarters. Report to main hangar at 8:30 for immediate ship prep and launch. Proceed to Lunar Outpost MN0012 for Level 1 descent and insertion. Contact with Outpost lost 2 days ago. Intelligence indicates low infestation. So they're not throwing us right into the fire, at least in level 1 is what they're telling us. But keep in mind, this just happened fresh. Destruction of primary reactor core is imperative. Be aware of hostage situations and proceed with caution. So, we have been dropped off into the mine. And my controls are not working. I just tested these. Hold up. Oh, I know why. Okay. So, we're in. First bot destroyed by my lasers. And got another. Oop, and another. No hits. So I'm doing techniques that will like basically help me kind of circle and spiral enemies. It's really one of the best ways to kind of handle them. I wish I had a weight on my joystick because I could get a little like excited and accidentally pull the joystick up. I'm like feeling it ready to happen. They almost need like weights at the bottom of this. I may look into what that looks like. Or some sort of like sticky pad. Well, sticky pads will just anyway. I'm gonna snipe them with the missile. The lasers are great. They're pretty accurate. They're damaging. They could cut around corners. And the missiles just explode on impact. But they're dumb missiles, so you have to aim them. Alright. Not too bad. Ooh, so we found an energy field. So you notice, like, as I... This refills it up to 100. There's ways to fill that up. You also notice I have shield, so I don't want to take hits. But basically, we're trying to look for the reactor, right? And you'll sometimes need keys. Ooh, found a secret door. Ooh, so we found ammo. We found homing missiles, which are really important tools. But for now, I'll keep my dumb missiles. It's okay. Alright, so let's head down this direction. I see one. I'll missile him. So what's cool is like, I evaded detection. The way the robot AI works, sometimes I don't know really what alerts them. Like, these guys, they'll definitely be alerted when you start shooting in their direction. Sometimes you can get an initiative on a robot like that. So we got the Vulcan cannon. What's unique about the Vulcan cannon, great for sniping, actually, from a distance. And it uses different ammo than your energy. So if you're low on energy, could be a strategy. So far, so good. Not really causing us a lot of problems yet. So this is actually a good Vulcan opportunity. So you'll notice, like, it does all this concentrated fire, like that. So better use of your resources at times. But we found a key. Some shields and energy. Oh, let's pick it up. So now we could open red doors. Usually behind the red door is the reactor. So we'll be wanting to look out for a red door. And there it is. However, we didn't explore this path to the right, so let's see what's down here. Alright. So far, like, the beginning of the game, if you know what you're doing, there's nothing really challenging yet. So you'll notice there's a lot of, like, hidden doors in this game. It's a gameplay mechanic that can be a little bit frustrating at times because think about this wall in 1994. It did not look high-res at all. In fact, you look at this wall right now and it still don't really look that high-res. But you'll notice there's a bit of a wall pattern to it. Like, you look at the black squares on the gray, black squares on the blade, but why is there a black line through this gray? Now, the way secrets appear in this game is usually there's some sort of line or some sort of structure, something that kind of blends into the terrain. So there's a hidden door here and we get shields. So you'll notice I'll be shooting at walls on occasion. Want to see a real hidden secret? So up here, you'll notice that the ceiling, it's like pretty whatnot, right? There's an X. And a hidden enemy who drops a laser upgrade to level 2. So now our laser does a little bit more damage. Ooh, so we get a little bit of a look forward. There's some enemies in there shooting me from the distance. Get away. Okay. I think we really thoroughly explored. So now we could go back. And now into our reactor door. Oh. I'm too fast for you. Alright. See how I could use the laser to kind of cut around corners? It's really useful. So I could kind of obscure my vision and dodge their bullets. So you'll notice, oh, he detected me, but we got him. And ooh, we got some friends over here. Might as well take them out with this. Ooh, took a little heat there, but that's okay. We'll switch back to our laser. And now we found our reactor. Now, usually around the reactor is actually pretty good treasure, so we could put a pack of dumbness. We got a friend. Take him out first. Okay. Alright, 40 seconds, and here's our exit. Pretty straightforward, right? Not too bad. The game concept is simple. Navigate a labyrinth, blow up a bunch of shit, get keys, use the keys to get to the reactor, and get out. Save the hostages, get out of there. Right? Very simple game. And it repeats this formula, basically. So if you're along for the ride, let's go. So, we're now in the lunar orbit still. In Earth. So there's another lunar Scilab, SL0007. For standard insertion. Infestation is low, but caution is advised. Monitor coded subspace channel for updates and further intelligence is available. So it looks like another standard moon mine. We got some cool music. Ow. We could use our Vulcan, but we don't have that much ammo, but trust me, it's pretty... We'll see. We'll run into it a lot. It's not like I have to conserve it. So far, nothing's really been threatening us. So there's a lot of doors here we could take. Let me check them. Oh, so there's a blue colored door in here. Oh, and there's surprise enemies. Okay. Oh, you're not dead. Might as well take them out. Although they haven't detected me. Not much going on in, well, let's see. Oh, this is the way you want to go. I'll show you why. Okay. Just kind of sneaking around, not taking hits. Not too crazy yet. It's a lot of energy. We don't even need it all yet. Let's turn this corner and have a bit of a dogfight. I'm just gonna engage. I don't need to snipe them. I love this technique of just kind of... One of my strategies is just circling your enemy. Because they, for some reason, you know, the AI is like okay, but like can't really keep up with you when you do that. You'll notice the shots aren't too hard to dodge. So we found the hostages. You can always find them behind. And then you'll notice I got enough points and I got an extra life. So we're at 3 lives. Yeah, we get lives in this game. Old gameplay mechanic to force difficulty in a very interesting way. I think they should edit it out. I'm surprised they have not modded it out. Because this game is actually kind of hard at times. And you'll see why later. Let's go this way. Oop. I don't have eyes. Oh, here he is. Okay, we got him. So one way to know when you get your enemy, you'll notice in the top right, the score counter goes up. So if I see the score counter go up when I'm involved in like kind of like corner fighting, then I know I got him. So, like I said, this game is full of secrets. So, not that one. Is it this one? Yeah. Look at this. Look at the, ooh, we got some purple rock going on this one. Matches our laser. Pew pew! Like, this game is full of secrets. So, again, you think this is an empty-ass room, right? Oh, no, it's not. You'll notice we get more for a Vulcan cannon, which is nice, but shield and energy, a little surprise, but doesn't matter. Look, we'll be fine. A lot of Vulcan, a laser upgrade. I think it's everything in here. Yeah, we're well stocked, and there's so many shields. So I'm playing this with a bit of a mod too. In the original game, the debris doesn't hang in the air. The debris could take some hits. So if you're getting into a dogfight, you may have to cut through some debris on occasion. It ups the difficulty just a little bit more. Alright, so you think? Yeah, I see it. Look at that. Our laser is at max. It's at level 4. It's the strongest it could get. Now, this is an interesting tool for the arsenal. They're called proximity bombs. I could drop a bomb behind me, and it's like a little mine that I could kind of get enemies to walk into. And the way the AI works, there's some like good scenarios where this makes sense. You'll notice there's like enemies that like to pursue you at times, and this is a good way to kind of reverse ship it back out of there. So it'll have its uses, and you'll see me use it in, like when we deal with medium lifters. I think I got everything. So there is a way to check a map here too. This is actually, I think it's not the easiest map to read, but I'll explain to you how I'm looking at this. So, see this little blue thing? That's me. Pointing forward, right? And I'm in this polygon-based room. The green represents doors that I can open. The blue, red, those represent like blue door, red door for those keys. So usually if I'm like navigating, I can kind of look through my map and be like, oh yeah, I navigated these spaces. I didn't really leave these corners open. So I do this if I'm like in a loot hunting mood and I want to get more weapons or items if I need more resources. So right now I'm actually doing pretty good, but we're also early game. And we're basically overpowered a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you'll notice I'm kind of melting through these enemies. They're not giving me too much of a challenge, quite frankly. But as we get further into the game, oh yeah, there will be some challenges. I will definitely be pointing them out. So you'll also notice there's these like lightning bolts. These are like signals that there's like an energy field. And remember, you can always go through an energy field if energy falls below 100 and you need ammunition. So think of them as an ammo reserve. Bye, bitch. Alright, Vulcan Cannon, I will say this before I go into this room, it has a very interesting property. Well, get out of here. Oh, he heard me. Heard my strategizing. If you find lava in a room, like in this one, and you shoot near the lava, it counts as explosive damage. These idiots didn't see me for whatever reason. Use some missiles, why not? They got high health. Take some of that. Lava, you'll notice what I just did is I kind of exploded that enemy by using my Vulcan cannon to launch lava around it. Every time you hit lava in the game with a weapon, it does blast damage around it. So you could go for some like environmental kills too. A little ahead of its time, right? Like there were environments and like hazard environments I feel like in games, but this is the first game I ever remember seeing like you could kind of use explosions off fire to like help you in the environment. It could also hurt you too, of course. My laser is so good. Pew 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 pew, bitch. We got another laser upgrade, but it maxes out at 4. So we'll just take these out dogfighting style. And again, homing missiles. We love that. You'll notice, again, I'm just kind of like making sure I'm out of range of their fire and just trying not to get hit. We could use our homing missile, so watch what this does. See how it just changed course right into his face? We love that. And we get more of them. And now we have a cloaking device. What that does, basically, they can't see me. It makes me partially invisible. What I mean by partial, if I shoot or make a noise, they know my location. So as long as I'm... Ooh, no, I don't need them. But looks like they put up some defenses, and I'm just gonna sneak out of here. Oh, I didn't even show you I knew where the exit was, but it's not too far, as you can see. But basically, partial invisibility, as long as you're not making noise, they can't see you, is kind of the rule of it. Full rescue, we got out of there. Alright, we're still on the moon. Proceed to lunar military installation MOR-0331 for surveillance and insertion. Intelligence stats report rising activity on EM-BEM transmissions. So maybe a little bit more on the robot side, we're saying. And it looks like there are a lot of the bulky ones too. They're not really throwing us the light yellow ones. They're giving us blues and greens now. So we're starting to mean a little bit more business. You see that? They just like pincer attack me. So things are not as straightforward as they were before. You could kind of like pick them out too. These robots are kind of dumb. They don't really know you're there. And you'll notice. Alright. This one's got kind of windy paths, but we'll explore it all. I like showing off as much of the mine as possible. Just getting resources in this game is pretty imperative. Like, I would like to say this is, I mean, I'm breezing through it right now, but trust me, it's not the case. This is actually, this may be a slightly difficult room, but it's a good prize behind this door. Actually, who am I kidding? It's not a difficult room. Look at this bullshit. Oop, yep, that was what it was. Get back here, you bitch. So, we have a new weapon at our disposal, the spread fire cannon. Now, it eats through energy, and it could do a lot of damage. Oh, that was a flare. You could use these to light dark quarters, but you could also use them to open doors at a low energy cost. But you'll notice with my spread fire, very quick bursts of like energy, and as long as you kind of cycle close to them, you're guaranteed to do some pretty decent damage. So it's a really good upgrade from the laser in close combat. Ooh. I don't see anything. Oh, now I do. We're gonna need that energy, aren't we? See, this is where you notice when you go up on higher difficulties of this game, your energy costs increase. So, oh yeah, we took care of this one, did we not? Ooh, see that? I did. Okay. I think there's more to explore here too. This isn't done, this area. Yeah, because we came down from here. Oh, actually, no, we came from there. So they're just entrances to the same part of the mine. We didn't really come around here too much. So might as well check it out. Ow. Ooh, little alcove. See, spread fire just like eats them when you're close. But the danger is you're close. It doesn't give you a lot of initiative to get out of the face of your enemies. So that's why some people really do prefer the lasers. And you'll notice the way this game kind of works, it lends itself well to using lasers. Because you'll notice some enemies just don't detect you at a distance, and it makes more sense. We'll see. Alright, so we found our blue key, blue door. Come on. These guys will dodge your shots, you'll notice. Or at least attempt to some degree. They're not making it easy on you. But their firepower is still pretty weak. These little yellow guys are not so good at dodging. But, again, they're in numbers, so there could be a lot to dodge from when they barrage you. These all lead to the same area. Let's try here. Now. Jeez. Take that. This is a trap. I could tell. Look at these walls. And it says you can't open them. So there's event-based traps in this game. So you'll notice they'll sometimes spring an enemy on you. Oh. Homing missiles are a good easy button, you'll notice in this game too. They basically take out the enemy and they're fixed. Like, they're done. At least a lot of the early enemies you find in this game. So. Very, very important tool, the homing missile. Ooh, there's our hostages. Let's rescue them. This music's like sweet, honestly. Uh-oh. I heard that. There's a yellow door. We found our yellow key. Oh gosh. There's a lot. Alright, red key acquired. So you notice there's like kind of a pattern with the keys where it's like behind the blue door is the yellow key, behind the yellow key is the red key. Like, it's an evolving just key system. It's not too complicated. Oh my god. It's infested. Oh god. They're overwhelming me. Jesus. What's this? Oh, energy. We could probably use the energy bay before we go in. The debris flying around is like a really interesting effect, I have to say. Yeah, and then, yeah, that's how these rooms connect. This was like before when we opened the blue door. It had this like two-path system, but okay. Just be careful up there. It's right in the spawn point. Just go in, just go in, just go in. Oh. Uh-oh, did you see that? It wasn't just lasers. Oh god. See, we got missiles. A missile will really eat your shields. So there's our first like missile launcher. Be very careful of them. But you'll notice we got rewarded for that. An extra life. Oh, I never actually showed. Well, you saw the exit before, right? Before the yellow door, I believe. Oh god, they're all here. Oh god, it's getting hairy. Wow. Okay, so I take back what I said about the game being pretty easy, right? Right? We almost died. But we made it. Now, you don't want to die when you're trying to escape. Because if you die when you're trying to escape, everything vaporizes. Now, if you die while the reactor isn't blowing up, you can pick up your weapons again. It's got a bit of a Dark Souls sort of way that it handles difficulty around weapons. So you'll notice I've been keeping my weapons as I go. So, but you may have to be resourceful if you blow up. So, next directive. MD-1032, Venus Orbital Station Macquarie. From the headquarters in the Earth orbit, projected lunar contamination 0%. That means the moon's safe. We love that. Proceed to Venusian orbit. Rendezvous with MP Station Macquarie for escort and level 1 insertion. So, we're at level 4. We're going to see a new enemy in here. So, and it's one that we like. They're not too bad, but you'll see. Okay, so let's just take them out, because I'd rather not deal with them. Oh, see, we already pissed them off. You see what they like to do? Get right in your face. Feels like a laser's job. There's a couple paths, so we'll go up. The spread fire would work really well when they're actually in their face. But there's some quarters and oh my gosh, they're agile. Well, we got our blue key already. So there's a loop. Uh-oh. See? They like to get in your face and scratch you. Oh, the dumbness in this. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, see, shooting around corners is really nice with the laser. Ooh, we could snipe these. You could kind of also use the Vulcan cannon to stun things in place, and you'll notice it makes shooting with the missiles from a distance a little bit easier. We'll dogfight. Engage. I like how this game does kind of give you options if you want to attack from a distance, or if you really want to engage in the fight. And trust me, engaging in fights in this game could be really thrilling. Some of the later ones, when you really have a lot of space in a room and you're trying to really corral your enemies and make sure that they don't catch you, it could be a real dogfight at times. But there's the way that this game's like kind of laid out. There's like a lot of tight quarters, and sometimes it's better to just like kind of shoot from a distance at times and just like try to not let them get close. So it really depends on the room layout. So like this could be an interesting room, but like you'll notice I could see so many of the threats already from here. It's probably better off just to zap from a distance. So there's like a lot of rooms that should maybe have worked a little bit more on their robot layouts, honestly. See, that concussion missile was good because they were kind of grouped up, so might as well capitalize on their grouping for an explosion. So this is the red door. Looks like we're gonna have to come back. I'm also getting low on energy, so I gotta be really mindful of my shooting. Already had 10. I may have to rely on my dumbfire. Here's the yellow. And some locks. I don't have a lot of ammo, but we could make this work, I think. Oh shit. Sideswipe me. Alright, okay. Oh, ooh, he detected me. Yeah, trying to dumbfire these guys is usually not a good idea when they have an open area. You're gonna have to home and miss on them. But we found energy, so oop. So now at least we know we're not really limited on that, and we found our blue door. Perfect. So do you see that? Do you see that? I do. And he's coming closer. Oh my god. So they are also invisible too. At At least we're finding a lot of shields. And an extra spread fire, but we already have it. Ooh. Coming from above! Okay. Oh, he dodged. Seems like a good job for the spread. There's a reason why they put it there. He's very close. Take him out quickly and let him get close. Oh, we found our key. Finding a lot of shields too. And looks like we found where the hostages are. We like this. And our shields are at 200, so good sign. So we found all our hostages. We know the red key is over there, but we also know where the yellow door is, so I think we just have to go back. Let's just recharge. I feel like the strongest are yet to come. So, there, come here. Looks like it's giving us a preview of the red key right here. Oh, and there's some bad guys in there. Oops. We can take them out before we actually encounter them. Which is helpful, you know, from a safe distance. Alright, so we gotta get in that door. It's right here. Where's it? You'll notice. Ooh! Where'd he go? Do you see him? Oh, I do. Okay. Ooh, okay. Yep. Uh-oh. Let's just get our key and probably get out of here. not follow, do not follow, do not follow. Thank you. Alright, so we have our red. Here's our exit. We know our red door is down here. Now, we might as well go with homing missiles because I bet it's going to be swarmed. And then spread because I have a feeling we're going to be dogfighting our face off. So, let's go for it. Okay, so there's some folks we can take out from the distance. Oh, I see a claw hanging. I see you. Okay. That should take care of that. Ah. Go, 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 go. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Ooh, there's a lot of them. Okay, go, 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 go. I love how it's like shaking too. I'm like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, now we got plenty of time. Not too bad. Just creating a false sense of suspense. Ooh, excuse me. Oof. Level 4. Took care of that Venus one. You know, though, I don't think you could really send a ship down to Venus. It would, like, just melt in the CO2 atmosphere. But, anyway. Venus orbit. Let's see. Rendezvous at Venus Nickel Iron Mine, MN01001. It's a nickel iron mine. Keep your eyes open for more advanced weaponry. I should probably save. I forgot I could do that. I see, ooh, they heard that. Ooh, you see a big boy. I see a big boy. Let's, dumb lock him. Oh jeez, you tricky little things. Take the hits. Okay. So we have a lot of options how we want to proceed. I like this way. Uh-oh. Did you hear that? Also, where is this going? Oh. It's a maze that connects to the same room. Oh. Oh. So, I'm going to show you something. See that cloaking device? That could get us through pretty easily. We just can't make any noises. Shut up, shut up. Jeez. This isn't going according to plan. Ooh, red guy. So he's technically, this guy that I just killed is the most dangerous enemy you're really going to encounter in this game. They have homing missiles on them. So, and they are very hard to escape. They can be very hard to escape. If you have cloaking devices on, though, you can't be homed on because they can't track a location. So that's why I made that look like a cakewalk. But trust me, we're going to be encountering them a lot more, and they're not going to be pretty fights. Oop. Just hit him. Jeez, winding. one's a real maze. But we're finding a way through. And we found our blue door. So that's the best power-up in the game, technically, outside of the weapons. That's the invulnerability. I will be using that to get out of here. I'm already kind of taking them off, and it's not that hard to do. But there's going to be some more dangerous areas a little bit further into the mine. And I'll definitely prefer I have it for that. So, invulnerability lasts something like 30 seconds. Now, it don't look like there's anybody in here, but we love hidden doors. There's so many hidden doors in this game. Holy crap. Ooh, we're full on homing. That's a good sign. So, we're going to use our invulnerability. We won't get too much out of it, but trust me, we're gonna need it for. You'll see it in later levels where you're like, how the fuck do you do this without invulnerability? It's there by design in some areas, and this is an area where I think it's just like teaching you it exists, but like if you're struggling a bit with the combat, you'll appreciate it, but it's not really like a great application of it. Okay. Ooh, see him? He's mean. Oh, gosh. Well, I prioritize shooting missiles at that dude. And I love our quad lasers because you'll notice we're getting a lot more coverage, so it effectively doubles the power of lasers. And now they're basically the best weapon in the game. So they're good on cost, they do decent damage, you can kind of shoot around corners, they're all around fantastic weapon in their current state. We'll get some other really cool weapons, so don't you worry. You, these lasers are phenomenal. Just taking out things from a distance like this. Some shields if you need them. You'll notice I'm like kind of seeing things around. Oh, that was just debris. Oh gosh, nice little surprise attack. Now, it looks enticing, right? But just be careful. Now, remember how we learned about invulnerability? We just got our red. Another thing to know is the, oh my gosh, they're just really taking up space. The exit, I didn't show you this. I'll just show it to you for posterity. The exit is right here. So, let's go. Oh shit. So, vulnerability. Let's go. Let's go. And a cloaking. Ooh. We cannot be seen. Oops. And everything we touch gets basically buried. There we go. make noises. Too late. Get out of my way. Alright. I'm gonna say this now. Everything you've seen up to in this game, pretty standard shit, right? Like, this game don't seem too off the chain. Changes in the next level. This particular enemy, this class 1 driller, 5 meters, uranium, mass, drivers. Threat high. This game is not kidding when it says this is a high threat. It was a test unit used to tunnel through semi-molten rock. It's fast and very aggressive. Also, these mass drivers have that property in video games called hit scan. So, the minute that these things lock eyes with you, they're shooting you and you're taking hits. They have a Vulcan cannon, basically, and they're using it on you. So think of these things like snipers. This is going to really make entering open and wide territory particularly scary if they're around, because if there's a lot of them, they're going to melt you quickly, being that you just got sniped from 20 different directions. So the way this game introduces them to you, you will not see them coming almost. They're going to be hiding around corners, and your best thing for shooting around corners are lasers and homing missiles. So you'll be seeing me as I fly through. You'll notice I start saving a little bit more because I hate these things. If you forget where they're placed sometimes on this map, it could really mean the end of your run. So where you die could be really bad. And you do need to anticipate some of their locations, honestly. I hate to say it, but they're that thing. These enemies are really that dangerous. So, you've left Venus. Now we're in Mercury. Hope you can handle the heat, pilot. This one's going to be tough. The mines of Mercury are heavily infested. Proceed to standard orbital approach and prepare for insertion. Okay. Level 6 ain't a fucking joke. And you'll see what I mean. Notice, I'm going to be finding a lot of homing missiles. They are very important. Jeez. Not in the face. I tried to be fancy, but... Alright. I think you start off this way. Now, you'll notice the way I move is kind of cautious. Because, again, I may get an initiative on these and be able to take them out if I'm careful. This is, I think, one of the first encounters. No. Yeah, you see? And you'll notice I got 1,000 points. This is when really looking at your score is very important, because that thing was one of them, and it did not see me, but I saw it. I like sneaking around in this game, but sometimes you do get detected. I think we go up. Ooh. Shit. Wow. That ate a good number of shields. See, this game could get punishing if you make errors. Yeah, this game does particularly punish you for errors pretty hard. Oh. Thousand. Yeah, you just do not want to fuck with those if you don't have to. Looking clean. Notice I could take those out in one laser shot now if it's aimed. That's where we found our key. Okay. So you can see I have anxiety of this level. I fly this one pretty cautiously. So you do not want to get ambushed by a melter. You really don't. Or those, honestly, either. See? What I say? Mean. Who told you could do that? That was a lot. And you'll notice I'm not really running into shields. See him? I do. It's a very close shot. Yeah, got him. Telling you, this you gotta be real careful on this level. They're real mean. Okay. Fucker! See how at 830 shields? Motherfucker. Ooh, we found our hostages. But we must use the hidden door. Oh, let's take some missiles with us. Oh, I see it. So this is a good time to make a save, honestly. You'll see why. We already did that. So this is where all the keys in the reactor are located. They did centralize it, but they made it so you basically tiny. Really easy. See, there's a reason why I did that. They will sneak up on you. And you see their AI, they don't let you go easy. They approach you. See, I'm not kidding. Like, they are really out for blood. I have all the hostages too. I don't know if they're gonna make it out alive. Wrong one. Okay, there we go. See? No fucking joke. They do not fucking joke with you. I'm really low on health. The game's like, have you figured it out yet with the homing missiles and why you need these? I'm so nervous. It's like right there. Okay. No. Home on it. No, home on the goddamn thing. Shit. I killed the hostages. They're dead. They blew up. It's like the Titan trying to go to the Titanic. Ooh, let's go to space. Well, like I said, it's got Dark Soul-like qualities to this game. So, I spawned back at the beginning, like it never happened. But, I don't have my weapons. It starts you off with nothing. Except for your level 1 laser and 5 missiles. So you'll notice it does make going back to where you died kind of important. But I might as well take some munitions with me because I don't want to fucking die. So I'll fly a little bit back around the mine to pick up some of the stuff that I know I didn't pick up to help me. But no real big weapon upgrades. Just a couple things that help my ass out. Jeez. Couple of tricks here too. Ah. How'd you get here? You also notice there's a guile. I said a guile. That's the code to do invulnerability. There is like a thing there, but I was pretty close to the door of getting the yellow keys, so I'm just gonna proceed. I'll need that momentarily. And as I get all my stuff back. Well, most of it. At least he got taken out. And we took these out, so pretty easy key for us. So this next key definitely has a strategy, and it's so insane that, like, if you just played this game the first few times, you'd probably, like, quit at this point, to be honest, and not play this game again. The difficulty spike of what I'm about to do is pretty difficult. So, but it's the best way to do this, so pardon me, I'm gonna be kind of quiet as I do this. Because I gotta be fast. It's very important. Very important I just did that. See what I did there? Got my red. I went in undetected. But it's very important as I maximize this vulnerability. Woo! Woo! We did it. Took out some really bad threats in the room because I was invulnerable, and it didn't matter how many hits I took. I'm invulnerable. Oh, and by the way, the exit is in this room. So I'm like, oh, here it is. Yeah, that you just have to do really quickly. I don't know how else to, like, I would love to slow it down, but it's very quick. Get invincible, go into the yellow door, quickly grab that key, do not make any noise, do not be detected, and then try to get out of there, but you'll notice there's an invulnerability before you leave. Get the invulnerability, get out of there, get into the red door, blow up everything, blow up the reactor, and get out. Honestly, the difficulty spike of trying to figure out how to do that at this point is insane usually. So, a lot of people quit playing this game right around this point because at this point you're kind of good at flying, you're kind of good at shooting, but like what I just did there, really, you gotta be good at it like a lot to do that real well. So, not bad performance. Let's keep going. So level 7 is interesting because when you got the demo of this game, level 7 was the last level, and you'll see why. So proceed immediately to Mercury Core. Strange readings are coming from Mercury Military Headquarters located there, unable to advise further. We don't really know a lot about this one, so keep that as a really good thought in the back of the mind as we do this. So, first things first. We already got bitches coming for blood. It's got good fight music. Alright, there's our blue door, there's our yellow, there's a bunch of regular ones, but let's do what we can. I like doing this one pretty quickly. We'll see why. Okay. Let's get out. This will help us later. Well, moderately. There's some real challenges in this one. We'll see. So, this game likes to take you on a bit of an adventure on this one. You see elements of everything you've kind of learned up to this point. You could use our concussion missiles a bit more, I'd admit. Secret! Wait, secret! Oh, we already are fill. We are a fill. We don't need to. Oops. Stop crashing. So not much in here. Take those out in one shot too. With the if all 4 bolts hit it. Ooh. We gotta take him out first. He's asking for it. Hear that? Trap. And there's also loot. I'll dogfight y'all. Not too bad. There we go. Do I need... No. But I will take those shields. There's our red door. I think... What do we do? There's a secret there. There's something up there. We can leave those just in case we need them later. Hint, 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 hint. But we should go in here quickly. Should just go. Oh god. There we go. Sweet! I'm gonna leave that invulnerability. Oh. This may be a good opportunity for Vulcan if we're gonna be fighting near fire. Oh god, I hate them. Shit. Better. There we go. Oh, okay. Like, man, this one's a maze. They really make you work for this blue key. Oh god. You saw that, right? I did. Just gonna keep him stun locked with my Vulcan cannon. A little cheap, but it works. You do not really want to fuck with the homing missile guys. Not even in a dogfight. Like, they're best. If you see one in the distance, like, you're really better off just taking care of it from the distance. Okay, so we found a blue door, but we still haven't found our blue key. At least how to get to it. I may be a little lost right now, to be completely honest. But I think we just found it. And we found where to refill. That is great. Fast track to success. Let's go back. Oh, it's the little laser boys. I haven't seen them yet, really. They could be pesky, but it looks like we got them. Oh, I had a feeling you were around a corner or something. Ooh, there's one of you, too. Oh, there's another. Let's get up close and personal. Feeling there's a reason for that. I know what's down there. It's definitely a homing dude. You do not. They take out your shields too incredibly quickly. I think this is what we're gonna have to do. Ah, see? Don't fuck with them. Shooting around corners is also really good. But he knows we're here. Something else knows we're here. Ooh, dangerous. Corner shots. Do not underestimate them. That's right. Gotcha. Okay. Yellow key acquired. A little bit of a fight for it, but I don't mind a fight. Okay. Oops. Just don't crash. See, this is one thing of the game that people are like sometimes about is sometimes it just feels so unnecessary. The amount of 3D movement they make you go through. These levels could be really labyrinthine. Like it's a little dense how you navigate some of these areas. I'm not gonna lie, but it's all doable. All right, yellow door. Do we know where it is? Oh, we do. It was in the first room of the game, so we gotta make our way up there. Of note, it does seem like the blue has more connecting areas. Maybe it's a fast track back there, so maybe we'll take the blue back. I really don't want to re-navigate through all that mess. Because that was a lot of level where we found the red door. So I understand down there. Probably more. Oh, but like here. Oh. So it's kind of like a false blue door, if I'm understanding this correctly. Because if you think about... I only know about that location. So it is a false blue door. I think I have to go all the way back. Ugh, okay, fine. False in the sense that it would not take me to the yellow key. Only this door seemed to do it. So that blue door is like all optional area. But now I gotta navigate back to it. And that's a little more challenging. Alright, that was to the blue key. This was the real exit. Was it? A little lost. I could go through this way. I haven't gone through. But it should probably lead me back. Oop. I mean, everything is connected, technically. Oh! Bitch. Jeez, it is such a maze. Oh. I mean, might as well. Ah. I see where you are. I love how they like force you into close quarters, like you almost don't get an option. Oh god. Little bitch. Bit me. Which way? Hold on. It's not that way. I think it was this way? Yeah, this way. Wait. Yeah, this way. Yeah. Okay, I know where we are. A little corner fighting in here. Just being a little cautious on the turns. So far, no huge threats in these halls. Yeah. lot of shields. That's probably where our next threat is. I'm gonna just be complete, see if there's anything else. They could come out and surprise me. Oh god, there it is. Shit. Well, that's why it gave me all those shields, I guess. And there was a cloak. Dang. It was up here the whole time. I could have skipped all that. But what is in here anyway? Trouble is what's in there. Oh god. I think I got it though. All these hidden doors! Only for hostages, it looks like. Only for the people. I gotta save their employees. Saying it like it's hard to do, but you gotta know, I mean, some of them are pretty well hidden. I mean, it does mark them on the map slightly, but anyway, we could use this to just get us back safely. But we're at a point where I think we've taken out everything we need in this area. Okay. It's time for the red door. So, remember how we said this is the last level in the demo? And you're about to see why. I believe you could take this way. Yeah, wait, this one's so confusing. Excuse me. Wait. Oh, it's right. I think. We're gonna need it. And yeah. So, and also remember, I left it in vulnerability. There's a reason why I did that. So, and I'm gonna do this pretty quickly, but I will try my best to. Oh yeah, we should take those out. So you notice the red doors over there. I would really like my invulnerability to go through the red, and you will see why momentarily. There is some surprises awaiting us. So let's take these out. I don't want to be slowed down by them. A lot have spawned. Also notice there's some tricks here too. So I believe, yeah, there's a little trick here. We could also not trigger it by going up that way, and it's also good to have because if this vulnerability don't do what I need it to do, we may need that as a plan B. So let's save because this could go horribly wrong. But I'm gonna go for that red door. It's going to be difficult, and you'll see why. We have our first mini-boss. He fires smart missiles, which we have no idea what they do yet. And, on top of all this, look what the fucking level brought in. Homing missiles, and Vulcan cannons. You do not stop moving. You'll notice my vulnerability went out a while ago. But we have tricks. Yeah. See, it's very hard to lose homing. Telling you, you kind of have to play this game of don't stop and get their homing missiles to kind of shit the bed on themselves. Or so, you could get a cloaking device and that could home on you. Oh, we took it out. And there's our exit. Whenever I hear this running in the clock, I just see a black screen. Video is fine. There's no video. I don't know. I do see video. Your screen is dark. Oh, I don't know. Is it still dark? I don't know. But anyway, thanks for joining. Yeah, the next big spike, it's going to come up in a bit. I think it's 11 or 12. But we made it through 7. Not too bad. Relatively unscathed. So, alright, Mercury done. Where are we at? We're an hour 30. I'll probably play for like another 30 minutes or so. Let's see. Secondary lifter. These guys, they're not too bad. They, though, have a very interesting, like, AI pattern. If you piss them off at some point when you encounter them, they do have a tendency to, like, follow you a bit. And they'll go through rooms, too, to try to hunt you down. They're just very, like, aggressive, but they're not that threatening. It's really interesting. This dude is like a tanky bot, and it usually holds an item or other surprises. And then these things are like upgraded versions of the lifter that we saw before. They're just a little bit bulkier, really. And they cover a little bit more surface area. Alright, now we're at Mars. Let's see, good news, Material Defender. The inner planets are clear. Bad news is it looks like you're going all the way out there. So, destination is spreading like a disease on the outer rim. Let's proceed to Mars colony. So, the music is like good. It's like loud for some reason. Is it loud for you this level? It is loud for me. I don't know. Hold on. Why do they do that? Did they not do volume control? Just gonna turn it down a bit so it's not always in the yellow. Okay. Let's go. Did I just say? Okay, I did say. Okay. So. Another one? This level, you can't rush it either. Like, there's some Vulcan guys in here. You don't really want to screw with them. I just hate their death shriek too. It's just like this really creepy sound. But I'm gonna snipe these. See, there's one. Maybe a better job for my Vulcan. Let me see. Did I get them all? However. See? They like to get in your face and just shoot lasers right in front of your face. I think we took these out. But we are not done with what's in that room. That's one. 2. Oh, shit. 3. The debris caught me on that missile. Alright, but we got our blue key. On our yellow door. Okay. I think there's one in here. Gotta be careful. Yeah, I see him. Ooh, a mover. They're sneaky. They're a lot quieter than the other ones. So I believe it's this way. But there's some nasty things in here if I remember correctly. No, not... Oh, hold on. nothing crazy yet. Just a bunch of these lifters being little dicks. But, okay. Oh. But there's some scary things in here. I see one. I think there's more. Oh god, right in the face. Oh, they're so scary, dude. They like scream. Oh god, there's more. But where? Where? Up there. Really? Wow. Jeez. See, that mistake just cost me, what, like 70 shields? Whew. The game could be punishing. If I could even pick this thing up. But if you notice, we just got a new weapon. It's called the Smart Missile. Oh gosh, I didn't even see you. It is a tool to get rid of threats around corners. Basically what happens with it is it'll explode on impact. And then it'll shoot a bunch of homing globlets after it makes impact. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, let's save. Oh, another mover. I don't remember where the blue door is, but I do remember I think there's an invulnerability behind that, and you definitely want it when you go in the red door. Ooh, you see that? It's a new weapon. My favorite weapon, the plasma cannon. Fires very rapidly in like pretty big globules too, so it's a little bit harder to miss with this thing than with the lasers. But they're not great for shooting around corners. They could kind of really eat through your ammo if you're not careful. But you'll notice it also kind of locks them in place. The lasers could kind of like fly the enemies all around, and that may not be ideal in some scenarios. So I personally like the plasma cannon. I think it's got a little more versatility. But the lasers are the most energy efficient way to really do a lot of damage. But the plasma is by no means a bad weapon whatsoever. Also, it's good for close up too. Oh my god. He was on my tail. Oh god, there's a mover. Ooh, I just fought a lot there and kind of sucked at it a little, but okay. Is that it? Watch out. It may not trigger until I move someplace else. And it spawns movers. Spawns a little bit more conspicuously, which is kind of appropriate for this enemy type, you know? They are a little bit more silent but deadly. I have a feeling I know what's in this room. Yep, there he is. Do we? Might as well. Kind of what they're made for, honestly. We did take a hit, but Smart Missile is so good at taking out homing missile guys that you kind of want to use them, especially if you anticipate tough corner fights. The game kind of puts them strategically around too, so it'll definitely make Smart Missiles definitely make taking care of those guys a lot easier. Hold on. So yellow, I didn't fully explore this area. There's a little bit more up there, it looks like. That's the entrance of where we started. And the yellow looks like, oh yeah, right, all the way back there. This is not a huge level, but might as well explore up here for completion's sake. Oh. Let me think about this. I could just get in there. Already taken out. See? 500. And I feel confident. Let me clear this first before I pick them up. Because I do have to come back this way anyway. Couldn't make this easy. They had the spawn right there. Uh-oh. Jeez. That concussion dude just... He knew what he was doing. Just take him out quick. Oh, I remember why that's here. Hold on. This is another difficult little... I don't remember it exactly, but you definitely want this for now. Yeah, this is why. That's one way to handle it. Then, yeah, I feel confident getting them without losing them. Now the red door, remember, there is an invulnerability for this one, so as long as I get that, it shouldn't be too difficult. Now, is there a quick way? No, I think I do have to go this way. Different way. This may be a different way. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. This is still fine. Let's go. There's our exit. Guns a-blazing, bitch. Get out of my face, get out of my face. Oh, it's out. Okay. Alright, level 7, not too shabby. Definitely, or sorry, level 8, not too shabby. Definitely easier than level 7. I'll say that. Okay, let's do level 9. Now, Mars, proceed to the night side and await insertion to Mars military dig. Use any and all advanced weaponry you find the mechs will. Okay. I see enemies already. I might as well snipe them. What was that? Little trap. But are we surprised? Did have a Vulcan cannon at least. Took some damage, but alright. Oh god. From above. Switch to a real weapon. Take him out. I'll be honest, I don't really remember where to go on this level that well. This one's pretty maze-like to me. It's not, and it also doesn't really have like a particularly, how do I say this? Like memorable layout either. Oh god, already. And it's also like you're not really sure if you've passed through certain areas, so like it looks like I have a lot of the left side to cover. Oh, trap. This is all kind of connected. This is where I think you go through the lava floors. So I believe it's somewhere down here, the key. Just double check. And you know, flying around lava is kind of dangerous. You could take a lot of damage real quick if you're not careful. Oh, I see. This is really all connected. Okay. Using explosions to my advantage there, but remember, they could do the same thing. And if I remember correctly, this is probably a good save point because this could go horribly wrong with the lava flying. So, where did that come from? Behind. We're cloaked. That's a good thing. All right, we got to make this quick. We should probably go where he was. Yeah, just to make noise. And let's see what we can find out. There's another one there. There's more enemies here. Fly around that maybe. Oh, it takes us right to the beginning. Okay, well. Maybe we get another? No. There's a chance that they drop it, but they don't always drop the cloaking devices. But what we did find out was it did seem like there were a lot of enemies to our left. So maybe we go that way. Oh god. Didn't even see you there. Please don't hit me. Okay, did not. Let's see, yellow door. Some down there, some this way. And let's see. Still, this is a huge maze. Cloaking device. Do it? Let's just do it. Okay. Something around here, it looks like. Ah, well, we don't need that. Okay. I like sneaking around in this game. feels very satisfying. But do not collide with the walls either, because you'll notice they do pick up on that. Oh, red door. Okay. And then that just leaves down, but I'm running out. Okay, it looks like a dogfight area. Did we do it? Might as well, right? So far, this level's tame. It's just really confusing where to go. Oh, jeez. There's our prize. Ooh, we got a cloak out of it. Got two. Alright, well. We don't really know where the... Oh, no, we do know where the door is. It's just all the way up there. They spawned. Good thing we got a cloak. And then up. Or, oh, I think I could, yeah, I could track it back and see it faster. There we go. Can't track me, bitch. Ooh, even more hostages. The question is, how do we get to them? Maybe here? Yeah. What's that? Another one? Oh, it is. What's this? Oh. Oh! Oh, it's like a one-way door, I guess, to the... Okay. Oh, I think I missed it. And then red, well, wait, yellow... Yeah, yellow was down there. Okay. Oops. And it looks like we make a left, and then down this way. So, I'm gonna save. I don't remember what's here, and I don't want to die. Nothing scary at all. Wait, traps. Wait, red's this way. A big mess down there, honestly. And then... Okay. Where is the... Do I know where the exit is? Hold on. I don't think I do, actually. Fuck. Which way is the exit? Is it up? Hold on. Double check I know where this thing is. Is it down? No, I don't think it's down. But there's definitely... Oh, well, maybe past the door? Let's see. maybe up that way. Yeah, I think it's up this way. Oh god. Quick dodge, right? Woo! Okay. There's quite a few areas to search through the red area. But it looks like it all looks connected to where I've kind of been before. Slightly different arrangements. Where'd that open up from? And there's this way too. Oh, there's our exit. Everything is like kind of connected in a weird way around this red door, but I'm not finding any other power-ups. I do know where this exit is though, so let's track backwards. This way, looks like this way. Oh jeez. Woo! Alright, so level 10 is next. The question for chat is, should I do the hidden level in level 10? I could do the extra levels. The extra levels have some really good weapons, but they do drop you in on enemies that are significantly harder than what you're fighting. Which I could handle, I think. And you'll get a sneak peek into some enemies I'm not supposed to know about technically yet. But level 10's a good level. There's some real cool weapons that you get on this one. And I think it's one of my favorites that's coming up. So let's... I think I'm going to do the secret level. But I'm curious if the chat does want to see the secret level. So, we have a new enemy. Plasma cannon dude, in my mind. Robot is tough and armed to the teeth. It's bulky. It takes a good number of hits. And that plasma cannon of theirs is pretty fast. So they're not hit scan fast, but if you don't have an eye on them, they could really fuck you up. So definitely want these in your field of view and not to be surprised. So one more Mars mine, keep it up. It's the heaviest one ahead. And that is pretty true. But this is a great level. You'll see why. A lot of cool ways to tackle it. And I like doing this one fast. You may want to snipe these a bit because you'll notice there's a lot of threats in this room. And having the homing posted there is not doing us any favors. There's a secret here. So one of my favorite guns, the fusion cannon. One shot takes out most enemies, and it also has got like piercing style properties to it. So it will drive through lines of enemies and take them all out with the bolt like that. And they do not, the bolt keeps going. So it could really drive through a thin corridor full. Really good. Some people call this weapon a bit more advanced mode because you'll notice with the fusion cannon you could continue to charge it. It'll charge its power, and what it'll do is it'll shake the room around as I'm doing this, and it could get kind of messy. You'll see. So let me use this freaked me out. I was like, ooh, there's its eyes. Let's see it in action right here. So notice how there's a couple in line. 1, 2, taken out. So there's a homing. Also may want to take the one out up here too, because they could get really annoying. See, they spawn too, which is a little scary. But I love the fusion cannon. It's like the magnum of this game, if it's for like a Resident Evil game. Hard to like, aim too. It's not an easy cannon to use. Oh god, they're coming out. I triggered it again. You really don't want homing dudes coming out. Yeah. Let's see. What is going on here? Blue door. I think that one's just weapons. Oh. Okay. There's the blue key somewhere. Oh god. He didn't see me. He had a clear shot on me too. Hey. Ooh. See, it just like lights them up, the fusion cannon. It really doesn't have much of a match. Takes out the little spiders in it too. It's a great weapon. High recommendation for me. I mean, if you're playing multiplayer, though, not as good. A little harder to land hits. I see a homing guy, and I really want to make proper contact. There we go. Uh-oh. There's some tricks you could do with them. You'll notice when that homing missile was like really close to me, I dodged out of the way and then it really does lose its tracking. So there are tricks to the trade here. Oh gosh. Where'd you come from? A lot of smart missiles we just picked up. So I'll show you where the secret is. So here's our red door. You'll notice, oops, I'm gonna do that. Secret exit. Whenever you see this kind of blue effect around, it's a close shot. I think I could do it. But secret exit. Do we take it? Yes or no? Think about it. The real exit up here. Real exit takes us to level 11. Secret exit will take us to, I think, secret level 1. And in secret level 1, there's like interesting optional challenge. And yeah, we're gonna do the asteroid base. Okay. We don't need a charge. Do I need homing? Not really. Let's just go for blue, right? I'm gonna save. I'm a little. This may not go so well. Let's see. So, let's see. See? Plasmas could be little bitches. And they're not getting stunned either. You'll notice by the Vulcan cannon. Really the only way is to fight back with the plasma to really stop their fire. And even so, it's not a guaranteed way to stop them. See, I gotta be careful. Now I'm down to 11. Now, you could even practice with these a little. If they're in here, you'll notice you just kind of have to play really careful around them. Let's go up. I'm definitely saving for this because this one's a little more difficult. We need to. That invulnerability will definitely help us out when we go for the red. They also really help us out when we go in here. Yeah, it's better to hang on to the invulnerability, I would say. So let's do some tricks. Send these down. See, it's a little hard to aim with the fusion cannon, but I do see a homing missile dude all the way down the hall. Got him. Sweet. Uh-oh. Thought he could hide. So there's one. Oh yeah. Okay. Something more. Yeah. I know this is a bit of a chicken strategy, but as you can see, my shields, they're not great. So we just found a new weapon, the Mega Missile. My favorite, honestly, but very rare to come by. But they clear out a room like nobody's business, and I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Wow. Whoa, where'd that come from? Oh, looks like it's dead. That's great. Jeez. Okay, that was a little dizzying. But we did find where our red key is at least kind of hidden. Looks like we gotta go on the top one though. But it looks like there's also some stuff this way. Go up, please. Don't you miss? I mean, in Descent 2, there's the energy. Shit. Energy shield converter. Yeah. Sweet. Anything else? I feel like this is a trap. Honestly. No. Good thing we've been pretty good at taking these things out from afar. Not as dangerous as they could have been, but we did require a lot of patience. Now, I believe we're almost there. There's a quick way to do this. I think I'm going to go the quick way, so apologies, this is a little bit of a sensitive operation, but on 4 shields, there's a good chance I fucked this up, so we'll see. There's a really good way to take care of these. That's what we like to hear. All right, that the mega missile takes them out pretty quickly. I do not like that I'm on 4 shields right now. Let me just say that. Oh, I missed. Good thing I didn't spend. Okay, well, that happens. Okay. I really trying to do that on 4 shields is gonna get a little stupid. And also, might as well take some of the things we left with us. Oh god. I forgot you were there. I thought I heard one too. Okay. Now it's kind of taken care of. Now I feel a lot better about doing this. It's just so narrow. Okay. This one is a bit of a sensitive operation too. I'm gonna leave that smart missile behind. It's in a dangerous spot. But we're going for a secret asteroid base. Okay, alternate exit found, proceeding to secret level. Here we go. We're gonna go into the fire. Yeah, it's gonna feel like fire. I was gonna say the frying pan, but fire. Alright, asteroid belt. Top secret military mine. Shh. MR3325 is reporting heavy infestation. Purge all invading forces. All weapons and equipment found are under military jurisdiction. Proceed with caution. Well, there ain't no law in where I am, so you can't scare me. Alright, this is a treat. You're gonna see very advanced robots. Very advanced ones that are particularly annoying. Like this one, immediately a fusion monster. It will take about 50 shields from you. Let's just lob a smart missile. Ooh, it took out something else. Uh-oh. Okay. Yikes. This strategy works. Ooh, we got it. Okay. Found our key. Maybe hold on to that for a sec. I don't think the dogfighting here is particularly difficult. So we found our heavier lasers. These you don't usually encounter until later in the game. But here they are. This game just throws you right in front of the hard enemies for the secret level. No explanation of what they are. Let's double check we got everything we need. So there's more energy here. Might as well grab that. Ooh, it's a big boost. And then we do have a cloaking power. The question is, do we want to use it now? Let's see. There's gonna be parts where I may not want to use it right away. There's the blue door right immediately that way, but then I believe this is the way to the red door. Yeah. I think I'm gonna save it for the red door. This exit's interesting. You'll see why. This door it's quite the trap, honestly. But there's some cool presents in there. I'm very eager to show that off, and we'll see how we do. Oh god! So you thought guys with concussion missiles earlier were mean? These are like the other ones, but much meaner. They have them, and they fire at rapid pace. You notice he just fired like 5 or 3. Okay. Some shields. Homing. So I'm suggesting we're going to need this. Now, this is also a good job for the smoke missile, and we'll see why. This is tough, but I think it's one of the most thrilling parts of this game. Let's go. Let's see if I can do this correctly. It's locked, but... Getting ambushed by fusions. Oof. Nice. This is where... Oh, there's another. Alright. Now there's more shit for us to deal with here. Evil. Concussions. Nasty. Nasty! Okay. Technically safer. Let's go this way. Okay. Done and dusted. Now, here comes the yellow door. This... I believe there's a really sick dogfight in this one. But there's some real tricky bitches in these halls. I believe we'll run into our first cloaked Vulcans. And they're the nastiest things you'll meet in this game. Lots of aggressive laser dudes, but they're still lasers, so they don't really... They're not too scary. Okay. Doing good here, actually. A lot of advanced weapons in here, for sure. It's a cloak. There's our first cloaked fusion. Sorry, cloaked. Oh god. There's another. Can't really do anything about those except kind of approach them head on because they have cloak. You can't really use homing missiles like the same way you would with them typically. So you'll notice there's like this really windy thing, but it's kind of all leading up to a specific room. So you'll see. I think it's really one of the coolest rooms in this game, but we'll see. Get there, I believe we want to come around from the right. Yeah, okay, that's right. There's two for us. There's also that for the taking. Let's get our hostages. Funny is I think there's three. Yeah. Those can't even like squeeze through. Ooh. It's like, bitch, you know what you about to head into? Just you wait. Oh, I'm going the right way, right? Okay. A really awesome room. Can't see. Take these out first. Kind of just circle. I don't think really much could hit you while you're circling. But you'll notice it's a huge room. Huge. You could kind of sneak through it too. Pick up your key. Don't have to anger these guys. I'm just like fucking with everything. They give you a lot of free reign in the dogfight. It just feels very freeing. Especially compared to everything other room we've seen in the game so far. I don't know. Just my observations. The missiles are still flying. It's just so big you can't even like see or hear its direction. I still hear them. I think we're good. We got what we needed. So now we're gonna head for a red door. Now, this could be pretty sensitive too. There's a lot of fusion guys in this room. I don't have megas or smarts, so I don't really have a lot of firepower as much as I want, but let's go. This is also kind of a get in there and get out operation if possible. Well, I didn't really make my life easier by doing that. Yeah, see... yeah. This is gonna be hard, actually. Also, how did I get there? I just realized, I was like, oh, wait, there's like a whole nother section of items down there, and I honestly don't remember how to get to it. This is a little bit tricky, I think, but we'll do it. I think they don't see me. Oh God, now it did. Definitely want to do this. Woo! Got my mega missiles. That's all I cared about. Got 3. I got it alive. I was like, oh my gosh. That was risky, but it worked. Alright. Secret level 1 complete. 3 mega missiles in pocket. And we're about to do, I think, level 11 and level 12, which I believe are some of the hardest levels in this game. And then after that, it kind of gets to be smooth sailing. The thing is, I've already been playing for 2.5 hours, so I'm getting a little, like, sleepy. So I think this is actually a good point to end. I will complete this stream probably either Wednesday night, I want to say, if not next week. But it should really only be one more sit down on this. But anyway, I really appreciate everybody who joined. Thank you for encouraging me on the secret level. I appreciate it. I think it was worth getting those mega missiles and getting out of there. So thanks again. Hope everybody has a good night. Well, hold on. I want to save. So first, we're at Jupiter. We are now in the outer solar systems. We were at the gas giants. The inner solar system has been cleared. And we're going right to Io in our next episode. And we're being shot out already. So this is, I believe, one of the hardest. I think level 11 is the hardest one in the game. And you can tell by the music, it's going to be a challenge. So immediately when I load this game up next time, we get enough face blasted in. So, alright, with that, I hope everybody really enjoyed the stream. Have yourselves a good night and take care. Bye.